Got about 15 or 16 more minutes to go before the official end time, so take it away.
Excuse me a moment while I let the dog out.
Certainly. First things first.
Yeah. Okay, in closing remarks, I just wanted to say thank everyone for participating, and to thank all of our speakers. I want to especially thank Jerry Simmons at the National Archives of Record Administration, who really led the way in organizing our meeting for the last 2 days and kept the rest of us honest in pushing it forward. So thank you, Jerry.
Pleasure.
And I would also, the other ubiquitous person in SNAC is Joseph Glass, and you've seen him quite frequently and over and over again. And all of the working groups know Joseph well, because Joseph listens and Joseph responds. And so thank you, Joseph. Great work.
Thanks so much, Daniel.
Which is not to say that other people don't do great work, but I just wanted a special call out to Jerry and Joseph for going above and beyond on a regular basis. And then in the closing remarks, I just wanted to reflect a little bit over the overall themes of the 2 days and emphasize them once again. We spent a lot of time about ethical description, and as a community, we spent a lot of time thinking about this and trying to figure out how to do it, both from an intellectual point of view, but also, the technology that we need in order to support doing it right. We've placed a lot of emphasis on SNAC being open, inclusive, and wanting to be a better representative of the world at large, and not so emphasized as it has as archival description and archival collecting has in the past, sort of privileged, white male power individuals, in that we would like to make it more representative. We also today focused on ways for institutions to get their data into SNAC by way of batch. And we're very much committed to that. And I think the Open Refine, it was not easy to figure out how to do this, but it seems to be a rather effective and powerful tool for this. And so we're very optimistic about that we can bring in a lot of data, and we'll be ready to do that in the near future, not the long future. We're pretty close, as Joseph's demonstration showed us that all of the essential functionality is there. It's just now a matter of tweaking it and refining it, making it a bit better. And then the archives space, I think, for at least there are archive space institutions, that I'm really pleased to see is well along, and also will help a lot of institutions just sort of be able to participate in SNAC without duplicating work. It has to be something that's fairly push button, and though it's not quite push button at this point, it's getting closer to it, and I think that that's a really positive thing. And then the snack light is the overall, or light snack is the overall emphasis there is again towards being inclusive and representative. And many of the small and under-resourced repositories, in fact, do have the records of the very people and organizations that are underrepresented in SNAC. And so if I think we can make a success of that, that will help us overall. So that would be my closing thoughts on all of it. And then just expressing a bit of gratitude over the fact that I think that, as I said yesterday in the opening remarks, I think we've actually developed quite, it's a really great community, and I'm happy to be part of it. And I think that everyone participating in is also happy to be part of it, and that we would love new members. So I'll conclude with that. Any thoughts from anyone else? I'm not one of those people that compulsively needs the last word.
So I just want to chime in and explicitly agree with your last statements there. Well, all of them, especially about Joseph and Jerry and crew. But SNAC is it's coming to be an amazing tool. So congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Worthy. I posted in the chat for the entire audience that the SNAC Operations Committee wishes to thank all of the presenters, speakers, and supporters for help during the planning and execution of this annual meeting. We will be posting session recordings and presentations on snaccooperative.org in the coming days. So we will use the usual listserv communication channels to communicate when those materials are ready. And I will just say once again, thank you to Daniel, to Joseph, to Dina, and to all of our speakers for a great meeting. And everyone have a nice evening. And this meeting of the SNAC Cooperative is now adjourned.